What's up, everybody? I'm waiting till some people come in. It's midnight in Florida, 12 o'clock. So I ain't trying to be turned on all the light, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just going to do this video. Keep it simple. Keep it plain and simple. Keep it to the point of what I'm going to talk about. And I'm just going to let you know that Michael Jackson song, people are talking about the man in the mirror. When a lot of reaction channels, content creators start speaking on things that they see on these YouTube streets, people are looking at themselves in the mirror and they don't like what they're seeing. But this is the stuff that is put out. They put this stuff out and they don't like what they're seeing in the mirror. Hey, Akima, that's why my mom, my grandma, my family, they tell us, don't be showing out, or be careful what you do in these streets because people are going to talk about it. And so now people is putting their business on these YouTube streets, and people talking about it, and they don't like what they see in the mirror, because if they were saying positive stuff about how they acting on these YouTube streets, they won't have a problem with it. But when they see the stuff on these YouTube streets and speak about it, and speak on different individual, people are upset. People are extremely upset. It's like, how could you be upset? This you. This you. This what you putting out there. You putting your business on these social media streets. And when more than 10, 15 people is talking about it, you getting upset. It's like, you're putting this on these YouTube streets. And you got to realize, people say about 30 people talking about the same thing. And you have to realize people do not watch television that much anymore. The majority of people are on their phones, including children. So just like y'all got to remember, when it came to Wendy Williams, The View, The Talk, all them shows can be speaking on the same person, the same subject, dealing with that person. This different people is talking about it. And so it's just like these YouTube streets. A lot of content creators, reaction channels, is reacting to the things that is shown on these YouTube streets. And so when people is talking about the man in the mirror, it's talking about the people who's living their life on social media. Are they wrong? No, they're not wrong to live their life on social media or let social media know everything that they do. They're not wrong, but the people who's doing content on it isn't wrong either, because it's social media. So people choose to live their life on social media. People choose to speak on it. So you can't say either person is wrong, because we have a right to these social media streets. You can't say that person wrong for putting their life out there, or this person wrong for talking about it. If it was something wrong with it, trust me, YouTube, Facebook would not pay these people. I give these people an opportunity to have a channel. I ain't saying bash people. I'm just saying speaking on people. With me, my channel, I don't bash. I may speak on something and let it go for a couple of weeks or a couple of days. Then when I see something, I speak on it. But I don't just sit there and bash nobody. I speak on certain things and leave it at that. So you guys got to realize, why is people getting so mad when these reaction channels and content creators are speaking on things that people is putting out on these social media streets? Why is people getting so angry? I don't understand why people is getting so angry. With me, if I didn't want my business put on these social media streets, knowing that people are going to talk about it, I wouldn't put it on these social media streets. And that's just me personally. A lot of people do it. A lot of couples do it. I start seeing a lot of couples putting their life on social media. I see a lot of people putting their children as a family on social media. So I'm not saying it's right and I'm not saying it's wrong. To each his own. Everybody going to give their reaction a different way. Everybody going to give their opinion a different way. So many people on these YouTube streets is getting spoke of. Some people speak on it and tell them how much they don't like it, you know, how they're speaking on their life, but it's out in the open. It's out in the open. Just like if you seen a child in a mall having a temper tantrum, and you know how packed the mall is, or at church, or it can be anywhere, at your family house, at a wedding, and you see a child just having a temper tantrum, and everybody turn their head to look at the child. It's in the open. People is seeing this. So you don't think that some people going to speak on that, how the child acting? People going to talk about it. If you see a fight in the street and it's in the open, people going to look at it and people is going to talk about it. Whatever you see, I don't care if it's a car accident. If people witness that, they're going to talk about it. Just name numerous of things that's done in the open. People is going to speak on it. Like I say, everybody delivery is different. Everybody have a different. You can look at one. Everybody can look at one action that been done. One action between one person, two people, three people. One act being done. Everybody. It can be 10 people. 10 people going to tell that story differently. No one is going to tell that story the same. So therefore, if 10 people is reacting on whatever they see, different people is want to listen the opinions of each of those 10 people. And that's just how the world goes. That's how the world goes. If you was to sit in a circle with 20 people and you start speaking in that one person ear and go around, everybody going to listen to that story totally different. So I'm going to read your comments, Akima. I don't have my glasses. I don't got my lights on. It's at 12 o'clock midnight in Florida, so bear with me. Jojo Reyes said, good morning. I live in Florida. I love your realness and your content is good. And I'm your new subscriber. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Akima said, there is nothing private anymore, and it's so sad. It's by choice, though. It's by choice why nothing is private, because if anybody put they life on here, nobody wouldn't know. Just like my son just had a boxing match last the past Saturday. Nobody would have known that if I wouldn't have posted. I post that. So just like whatever people choose to post, it's no longer private when you put it on social media. So it is what it is. Jojo said, let me see, boy, let me see, can I find do I got some readers over here? Let me see if these readers, no, these shades. Hold on, y'all, let me try to see if I got some more readers over here. Because I cannot read these comments. Hold on. Give me a minute. Let me try to find me some readers that I can't see. Well, I can't find them back there. Let me try to read these comments. Okay, Jojo said, these negative content creators love the attention because they want to be putting their business out here. It's about making the bite. Yeah, and I just seen a video about somebody actually saying that. Somebody who I watch and people do content on, they actually said that. So yeah, you're right, and I couldn't believe it because this is a popular person that a lot of people watching. This lady got a lot of followers, and I seen this tonight. She actually text that to somebody. So you definitely right. They want this. They want that attention. Akima said, especially disrespect their family and friends. Yeah, for the love of money. Definitely for the love of money. That's what they're doing it for. Because YouTube, you gotta realize, YouTube, Facebook paying a lot these people a lot of money, and when they come on all the time, like they coming on, they're getting paid big dollars. They getting paid big dollars, so they don't. It to me, it seems like any attention is better than no attention. And by any means necessary, they're going to do what they got to do to get that dollar on the 21st and whatever day they get it on Facebook. So with me, I'm not selling my soul for no social media, for no likes, for no views, for no subscribers. I'm not selling my soul. I'm not saying anything and I'm not doing anything because I know and it's not all the negative people that get money. It's a lot of good channels. I ain't gonna say good channel because a lot of good channels are good, but it's a lot of positive channels is good too. It's just that it takes time. It takes time for the positive channels to get it because everybody know that negativity, let me just say, negativity will get attention first. Whether it's good attention or negative attention, it's going to get more attention than the good. But the good will come in due time. It's going to come in due time because just look at all the reality shows. First, it came all the reality shows. First, it was all just talking about themselves. Then they wanted more action. Then it started with throwing water in their face. Then it started with pulling the hair. Then it started with slapping each other. And so it just progressed. And the more aggressive these reality shows is, the more views they get, the more views they get. And so I get it. I understand the game. But like I say, I'm not selling my soul for the game. I'm good. People going to come. If they choose to come and watch my channel, that's good. But just know you ain't going to see no cussing. Just know you might hear a cuss word about slip out or whatever. But you ain't going to see no cussing. You ain't going to see me going off of nobody. You might hear me talk about a certain way to a certain person or people when they try to come for me, but I just let them know this not how my channel going to be. I'm going to delete you next time. But I'm not going to go back and forth with nobody because these people you don't know the people who you going back and forth. To me, it's a waste of time to continue to go back and forth. Just like you guys might see me do my reaction. Yeah, I'm gonna do my reaction, but I'm not going to do it all the time. I'm gonna come on with different content. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want my channel to be based on one topic, one thing. I want to be diverse. So let me keep on reading the I'm hoping let me try one more time to see if my glasses back here. Hold on, y'all. Ugh. Just a minute, I'm trying to find these glasses. I think I just got them. Okay, I got them. Whew. I've been needing my glasses, y'all. I can't see. I can see, but I can't see. I can see better with them. Okay, here I go. Let me go see the comments. Thank you, Jesus. Okay, there I go. Much better. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, where I left off at. Okay, I just be in bushes because if I say something you wrong for speaking on it. Yeah, I don't get that. I don't get that. I think everybody should have a right to have their opinion. And I think as an adult, we should be able to agree to disagree. I mean, if you to me, right? I learned so much from these YouTube streets. Being on here for 2 years and a half, I learned a lot. I learned, like you said, Kima, just to be in the bush. Because when you say something, people going to start saying something about that you said something to somebody. Oh, yeah, I see her name over there, blase, blase. And it's like, we are all grown. Everybody over here should be over 21, 18 years old. And so what does it matter because we don't agree with certain things? Give your opinion, say what you want to say, and keep it moving. You know, but people don't do that on these YouTube streets. People do not do that. They will unsubscribe for you if you talk against somebody who they like. I don't got time for that. That's why I say, you know what? I'm leaving that kind of stuff alone. I'm making my channel for me, speaking on what I want to speak on. Whoever want to come and join my channel, please do. I don't want to have this person with that big channel. Oh, let's go to her page. All y'all subscribe to her page. And then when you say something about something they don't like, then they're going to get all their people to unsubscribe. So it's like, no, y'all, no. I'd rather get mine one by one than 100 by 100, because that one by one, okay, that one might unsubscribe, but when you get somebody from a big channel to come to you and all their followers come to your page, then you're going to lose 100 who they brought over there. So you might as well just get, like me, I'm letting mine slowly but surely come in. I am not rushing, because if I go too fast and everybody from a different channel start liking my channel, and then I might gravitate to some of the things they doing that's not, may not be positive, and before you know it, my whole channel going to turn from being positive to being another type of channel. No, never again. My channel is going to be for me. When people come over here, they're going to like my channel because of Brown T and Johnson, you know, not because, oh, she following this other big content creator, so go over on her channel and follow. No, follow me if you want to. If you choose to be on a big channel and you happen to see my page and like my content, yeah, okay, please come over. I welcome you. Please come over, but don't come over because I follow that person, I follow this person. That's why I don't even say names on my page, because I don't want people to follow me because I follow this person, I give this person a view, or I like watching this content creator. You know, follow Kathy for me. You know what I'm saying? So let me read your comments. Okay. Some people just don't have no morals at all. Jojo said, you're so welcome. Keep being real. Your sister is also real and true as well. Thank you, Jojo. I appreciate that. Yes, she is. But it seems like our race go hard by bashing our own race to get the bag. But you're correct. What happened? What? But you're correct. Good always outweigh the bad. At the end of the day, that is my favorite thing I tell people. Jojo, I'm telling you, that is my favorite thing. When I first came on, it's what I always tell people: the good outweigh the bad. I'm telling you, I always say that is my number one rule: the good outweigh the bad. And Jojo said, and add new life, Akima, I'm so glad you left that negative sector a year ago. Akima said, Jojo, thumbs up, heart. Did you see the video of Peach McIntyre's mother beat two women because of what Peach said about her mother, and they found out the mother was at Seminole Casino and they struck, what did I say? Started fighting her? Oh man, no, I ain't look at that. I ain't see that. No, Jojo, I ain't see that. I'm glad I didn't. I don't want to see nobody fighting like that. No, I ain't see that. But yeah, you guys, y'all gotta realize, on this YouTube streets, I learned so much in these 2 years. You know, you really have to be careful of the things that you say. You know, because people, I started fighting her. Yeah, that's why I thought you said. I knew what you meant, but you corrected. But I knew what you meant. I knew exactly what you meant. Yeah, this YouTube channels is getting sad. You know, that's why you probably see me on sometimes, but not all the time, speaking on certain things, because it's getting ridiculous, you know. And I'm seeing videos where people is getting so tired of people talking about different people on these YouTube streets. But you gotta realize, it's not just one, it's not just two, it's not just three. So many sectors is in these YouTube, Facebook streets. So many, y'all. I'm telling you, if you was to scroll down and just go to different things, you will see that so many people is talking about things that they seeing on these YouTube streets. So many people. So many people, you just gotta realize they choose it. People are choosing to live their life on these social media streets, and people is talking about it. Do I agree with everybody talking, dogging these people out? No, I do not agree with that. I don't, because I'm the type to believe if you're gonna speak on somebody, this is just my opinion. Everybody different. My opinion, if you're gonna speak on somebody, speak on them, but don't down them. Don't talk about them in too negative, in a bad way. If they doing something bad, you already see that they doing something bad, but don't make it worse. You know what I'm saying? With me, if when I do my reaction, I give my reaction as if I want somebody to talk to me a certain way. You know, I don't want to bash nobody. You know, I just want to give my reaction on something that I see and give my view and let people react to how I react to it. And what I love is when people come on my channel and they engage, you know, because like I said, right now it's 12:20, and I say, you know what, I don't want to go to sleep right now. I want to get on my channel and speak on the man in the mirror or the woman in the mirror. When people is talking about it, people be like, dang man, I ain't see it that way, but now these people talking about me and how I'm living, and they talking about the things they see me doing on these YouTube streets. I'm embarrassed. You know, it have to be something. It have to be something for some people to get embarrassed or ashamed when other people talk about the life that they live on these YouTube streets. You know, because with me, seriously, if I was living my life a certain way on these YouTube streets and I didn't like it and people was talking about it, I try to change. You know, I try to change. You know, I know people say, well, that's their life. They don't have to change their life. That is true. But if you live in a certain way, you can't get mad on what people saying. You know, if you choose to live your life the same and people going to talk about it and you don't have no problem with it, well, don't get mad when people talk about it. That's the only thing I'm saying. And it's nothing wrong. Everything I'm saying is correct, but you may not agree with it. But at the end of the day, is it wrong for me to say that people live their life on YouTube? Is that true or false? That is true. The next thing is true is that it's on social media. The next thing is true is that you have reaction channels, content creators, and they're going to react to the things they see, just like the news reporters on TMC, on The Real, on The View, on The Talk, on different things. People is going to talk about what is shown on TV. People is going to talk about that. That is just what it is. So what it is that now people is looking just like what's his name, when they used to talk about MJ and by having young boys at his house, and when they used to talk about Mike Tyson, they used to talk everybody who they talk about on the news, the singers, the rappers, the actors, the actress, you know, whatever they do, they're being watched. And that's why they trying to run from the camera, or, you know, they don't want to be talked about. But when people put their business in these social media streets, people are going to talk about it. So my thing is, be positive. Do something that you want people to talk about. But if you're doing things and you're embarrassed about it, why be embarrassed if people talk about it? If you're putting it on the YouTube streets. So that's the only thing I'm seeing, you know. So people might see things different than me, but you know, it is what it is. People probably see things different than me, but it is what it is. I'm just speaking on giving my opinion on the things I see on these YouTube streets. Hold on, y'all. My lips check. I'm trying to look in my purse and find my chapstick. Hold on. But yeah, so everybody different. Everybody got their opinion. I got my opinion. I stated my opinion. And but anything that I say on the YouTube streets, I don't take it back, because I mean it. To me, what I'm saying is true. You know, I'm not going to take back what I said. You know, that when people do reaction, they speaking on the people, and when people look at it from another reaction channel and they get upset. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to find my chips. I'm tired of licking my lips. But yeah, so people going to get upset, and it's like you got to ask that person, got to ask themselves, why am I getting upset for people doing reaction on the things that I put out on these YouTube streets? You know, you got to ask, people got to ask themselves that, if I did something, if I went to like a club or something, and I was inside the club and I did something crazy or whatever I did in the club, whatever it is that I did in the club, and in this get posted, and it get posted. I don't think that's right, but if they post it, hey, yeah, I was out there, whatever. But if I'm putting my life on social media and somebody speak on it, I can't get mad at that person. I can't get mad at that person for speaking on something that I put out here. Just like when they go to award shows and these women be in they outfits, whatever, people going to speak on it. Ooh, that was a nice outfit. Oh, they did too much on that outfit while wearing that too much, wearing that outfit. People going to speak on so much of stuff. Let me read the comics. I don't want to go too far. I don't want to go too far. Makima said, I love your channel because you always keep it real. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Dollar sign, what do you think about the N word? What do you, well, that's a little off topic, but what I think about the N word, I think anybody can be called that because in a dictionary, I'm gonna have to look what it says. I forgot what it said, but you know, that's the right now. I talk about that because I talk about that another time because I don't know what can be said on here, and I'm not going to say that word because I don't even know what can be said on these YouTube streets. Everybody's the policy on these YouTube streets is just too much, and I don't want to say the wrong thing because that's get me off topic anyway. So JoJo Reed said, and the sad thing about it being about three YouTube content creator who passed away, and you would think the negative people would have calmed down, but no, they would never learn. Life is too short. It's too short. It's too short. With me, let me tell you this, JoJo, and I think I know the three people that you're talking about. If it's on the one the sector that I be on sometimes, and the deaths have nothing to do with the YouTube, but it just let everybody know that you can be here today and gone tomorrow. And my thing is, I don't want to talk bad about nobody, and then God forbid something happened to that person. And with me, I have a conscience, and and I don't want to feel bad for going in on somebody and then boom, that person passed, and I don't have a time to apologize to that person while they was living. So I just choose not to go in that direction. But the things that I'm seeing on these YouTube street is absolutely, to me, the things that people are saying about people is absolutely disgusting. It's wicked, it's demonic, it's evil, and I choose to stop listening to certain content creators. And if I do hear something about them, it's from some other people channels, but I choose not to get involved with certain things because I believe that the demonic stuff come through channels, and I don't want that coming my way, because it's too wicked and it's too evil. Some things that I would never thought would come out of some people's mouth. And I just like, well, people is watching these channels and seeming like they okaying some of the things that these people are saying. And it's like, well, I know what my ears heard this person say, and I know that it's not of God. But when you see people agreeing with certain people, I'm like, how could you agree with this? What part of this person saying what they saying is correct? So I just choose I just like how I am doing with my channel, because I'm never going to get involved with that kind of stuff. I'm never going to allow myself to get involved with that. JoJo said, yes, that's who I'm talking about, and you are so correct. Yeah, I don't get myself. Like I said, used to do defending and everything like that. But at a point, it's like when you hear people just going to continue doing what they're going to do, I've learned from these channels. I learned that it's not my business to tell people to stop doing their reaction. That's no longer my business, because I didn't know about YouTube like that. And so if people want to do their reaction, that's not my business. Do your reaction. um I can agree to disagree with some of the things that people say, but like I say, what my channel, I'm not going to bash the people. I'm just going to continue to watch and learn and grow and continue to be positive, um, be an adult, and learn to agree to disagree, and no reason to fight with these people. If they ever come on my channel, I just simply let them know I'm not here to fight, I'm not here to fuzz. We are grown. We should be able to discuss and talk like grown individuals. We should be able to know that if we're not, no one is always going to, people are not going to always agree on the same thing. As an adult, we're not going to always agree on the same thing. You might like this, I may not, and it's okay. You might understand something that a person do, I may not. You may agree with some things somebody else say, I may not, and it's okay. But people on these YouTube streets, oh no, 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 no. If you agree with some people, they will unsubscribe to you. They will, oh my God, it's just, like I said, I learned a lot on these YouTube streets. I remain to be the same who I am. When after I get off my channel, I sleep good at night, knowing I ain't say nothing negative about anybody. Anything I said is going to be something I would tell my children, myself, or I would want somebody to say to me. I don't want people to come over here on my channel being mean and rude, but it's a lot of grown folks. It's literally a lot of grown folks on here, seriously acting like children. And I don't know if y'all remember, I know y'all do, but just like when people in elementary school and they get the yellow, the green, the purple, some people need some marks. You've been extremely bad today, because but some of them is past the color mark. Some people channel is past the yellow, green, blue. They are pure black, wicked, evil, demonic, and it is what it is. Because I'm going to tell you the reason I say what I'm saying, because some of the things that's black, wicked, evil, and demonic, if God was to be in the room with these people, as they say, what would Jesus do? That's why I can really say that these people is black, evil, and demonic. I mean, it's like the things that they say, it's like, even though you cannot see Jesus, he's a spirit, but guess what? He's in the room. And it's like when these people talk, they act as if God don't hear them. The things they say, it's like, you do know, just because you hit record and play on and going live, you do know that God still exists. Don't you? You do know that God listening to everything. God don't say, oh, she on social media, so let me go ahead and close my ears. No, he listens. A lot of people say he's not in YouTube. God is everywhere. He listens to everything we do. That's why he know if we're in a book of life. He let us know if it's not no Santa Claus story. He know when you are sleeping. He know when you are awake. So you better be real, for goodness sake. This ain't no Christmas theme. God is real. This ain't no Santa Claus. God is real. He sees everything. He gonna put you in that real book. That real book of life or death. And I'm not selling my soul for some views, for some likes, for subscribers. I'm not selling my soul for that. And a lot of people I know, but I'm not saying no names. I seen people literally sell their soul for subscribers, for views, for cash apps. The things they did, the things they said, the things they do for a view, I'm not doing it. Because at the end of God, I'm blessed to have my full-time, part-time job. I'm blessed hell that is what pays my bills. So YouTube, I like doing it. That's why I try to come on all the time. Yes, I like doing it. But am I going to sell my soul? Of course not. Of course not. I'm not doing that. I'm not going that far. So whatever everybody else want to do what you do. Go ahead and do what you do. Have fun with it. But I'm not doing it because now what I'm seeing is that people, I don't know if they tired of being on these YouTube streets, but people have to watch some things that you do. Just be careful and watch some of the things you do. Be mindful of the things that you put on here. Be mindful because at the end of the day, people are going to watch. People are watching. Jojo Red said, Reed said, yes, said again, and they will use God for their excuse of being evil, and God is never in this drama. He's definitely not in the drama, but he's showing up listening. He's definitely not in the drama, but he's definitely listening. It's just so strange when I see people say, because God don't play by me. It's like all of us, if you're not evil and wicked and demonic, then you're God's child. But you got to realize some of these people is Satan's children too. Everybody, believe it or not, y'all got to realize all of us is not God's children. When you're doing evil things, that is not a child of God. Because a child of God don't do stuff like that. Child of God don't say certain things. And that's just what it is. Satan got children out here too. Believe it. Believe it or not, you better watch who you're tuning into. Because I'm going to continue to say this. I may not remember what it said in the Bible, but it says, broad and spacious is a road leading to destruction, but narrow is the gate leading to everlasting life. And I'm seeing all these people, I be looking at these channels. That's why I say, you know what? People can talk. People can watch my views. People can see the amount of people viewing me and my subscribers. If they call my subscribers a small amount, guess what? I'm fine with that. I am fine with it. Because at the end of the day, I know that broad and spacious is the road leading to destruction and narrow is the gate leading to everlasting light. I'm good. When God grow me in a positive way, then I know that me and my subscribers, we good over here. We will be good over here. So leave us alone. Let us keep staying our peace. So I'm good. Like I said, when I log off at night, I log off and I am at peace that I ain't talk about nobody in a nasty way. I ain't pick on nobody. I'm not being elementary about mine. I'm keeping mine where grown folks can relate. And it is what it is. Grown folks going to be able to relate to this channel. I'm not fit to sit there and be knick-knacking and paddywhacking and picking and calling people grown folks names. And it's like people can do so much better than calling people names. Calling people names. That's why I say, everybody's cut from a different cloth. Everybody cut from a different cloth. But guess what? That's what people is called entertainment. That's how people get their money. And it is what it is. Among us, blacker than black biscuits, whatever that mean. Blacker than black biscuits. Okay. Joseph said, they don't fear God, and you're right, and got the nerves to say on God if anything. He is not pleased with this foolishness on social media because he is not getting any glory in this mess. Not at all. Not at all. But everything, people got to realize, everything we do and say, everything. Once I see certain things in the scriptures, it makes me be cautious of the things I say and do. Because once I heard the scripture when I was telling you guys about narrow is the gate to everlasting life, broad and spacious the road to destruction. Once I saw that, I said, you know what? Thank God I'd never been a follower, not in high school. I'd never been a follower. Because most people who follow people, that's the mean girls crowd, or either it's the bullies. And those are the ones who always have the big crowd. It's the mean girls or either the bullies. Those ones will grow, in school, those are the ones they call popular. I didn't want to be in those groups. I didn't want to be amongst them girls who was all pretty, and I looked decent, pretty. If I'll show some pictures, yes, I did look decent in high school, but I didn't want to be amongst them girls because I hear how these girls talk in the lunchroom. I hear how these girls talk in class. I know they are mean girls. And I know bullies. All those people have the biggest groups around them. Everybody want to follow the loudmouth people. But I've always stayed in my lane, and that's how I always was. I always stood in my lane. I had a handful of friends. I never wanted to be in the mix of them crowds because that's not who I am. You're not going to see me walking with a whole bunch of girls who picking on people, laughing at people, bullying people. I never was like that in high school. Never. Only thing I did in high school was always stood my grounds. I ain't let nobody try me or play me. I got bullied. I ain't gonna even lie. This one girl I never forget, every time in high school from ninth grade to, well, no, she came to, so 10th grade, from 10th grade to 11th grade, this girl did not like me for whatever she had in her head. This girl did not like me. I didn't do nothing to her. I was quiet, but I got bullied. And every time we passed, she bumped my shoulder, and I'm just looking like, why is she doing that? And because I knew I didn't do nothing to her, so I'm always thinking it's an accident, because everybody know how crowded school is when the bell rang. But there's one particular girl always bumped my shoulder with her shoulders, and she just keep walking. And so I told my sister, and once I told my sister, she was like, well, she do it again, you gonna have to fight. I'm like, oh Lord, 'cause I never had a fight. I'm like, oh Lord, oh God, I just was so nervous, but I wasn't scared of her. It's just that I never had a fight. And so when my sister told me if she say something, I do something to me again, what I had to do. So sure enough, me, my cousin, and my friends, we going early in the morning in my 11th grade year, I guess, 11th, 10th grade year, I can't remember. We was going to get our donuts in our high school. They sold donuts at the school store where you get the pencils and bags, whatever. And so sure enough, I seen her, and she got smart with me saying her crap, and I got smart with her, said what I had to say, let her know that we was going to fight, but she backed out of it, didn't want to fight. And I said, my sister was right. When you going to fight these bullies, they don't want none. They don't want none. So I learned, that the bully is scary. Bullies are scary. So once you come in face to face with them and let them know that it's on and popping, trust me, they ain't all what they cracked up to be. And so I learned that, and ever since then, when I stood up to that big bully, she never messed with me again. And I didn't know, I wasn't a bad child back then in high school, but that bully, she bullied me until my sister told me that I'm going to have to fight her. And I'm like, Lord have mercy. So, I never been amongst those bully crowds because I know how they are. If I would have let her kept bullying me, she would have continued to bully me. But I got tired of it, so I had to just go home and talk to my sister and told her what was happening to me in school, and because she had to go to a different kind of school, and she told me what I had to do. She said, "You're gonna have to stand up to her and fight." I'm like, Lord. So it's bullies in these YouTube streets, too. But at the end of the day, as grown folks, what everybody need to do is grow into showing more love. You know, people need to grow into showing more love to each other. You know, if you're gonna do reaction, do a reaction. Do a reaction. Nobody can tell nobody what to do on these YouTube streets. Nobody can tell nobody what to do. But at the end of the day, my thing is always to be more positive. And it's a word, it's a phrase that people use. You can get more bees with honey, you know. But when you giving that sour, people gonna run away from it. But when you being sweet and you being kind and you talking to people in a more positive, uplifting way, and you know, people are grown now, so people is not gonna allow people to tell them what to do and to change, but people will change on your tone or certain things that you say that might make sense. People will be willing to look at themselves in the mirror, you know. But you know, it's to me, it's about love and positivity, and being kind to one another, because at the end of the day, we all are brothers and sisters, all of us. And I believe, I will hope that if anybody was in need of water or need of anything, that somebody would give them a drink of water, you know. Because what is allowing us as human beings to be so unkind to each other, to almost to a point of hating each other? You know, for some people who don't even know each other, to come to a point of where they almost hate each other. How did it come to that point? How did you get there? How did you get there to the point of where people hate you? Or it shouldn't get that far. It shouldn't get that far. So like I say, people, you gotta realize, guys, and I'm gonna say it again, like I said in the beginning of this video, as an adult, we are grown. People going to do what they want to do on their channel. This right now is a lot of people's job, only job. This is fun to me. I like talking to the my followers and the supporters, the viewers. I like speaking to you all, talking to you all different times of the day. It don't seem like a job to me, but anytime somebody getting paid from someone else, it's a job. So this is our job, and it's a lot of people joining. It's a lot of people coming on Facebook and YouTube, and our channel should be a blessing and not a curse. Our channel should not be a curse, but a lot of these channels are a curse, you know. And when I say a curse, it's not of God. It's not of God. And some people don't see it that way, but I do. You know, I look at things more different than other people, and I say, you know what, this is something that we don't have to leave our home. We are blessed to where you can go on your phone, your laptop, your tablet, and get paid. Why can't people come together and be kind and trying to work and network with each other and trying to see how everybody can make money? If everybody who I want, and I give a lot of people views. I give, so y'all probably wouldn't even believe how many people I give views just by watching them. Because I say, you know, I may not can do help out financially, but I can at least give a view. You know, at least give a view. If everybody was to take time and listen to people channels and just watch, say, you know what, let me go watch Brown 10. And I say, you know what, let me go watch 5 of these other people channels. But people don't do that no more. People just want to be crabs in a bucket. And it's like, man, the way I think is so different than the way other people think. If I was to name seriously, y'all be like, you listen to her? You listen to him? You listen to her. I support a lot of people channels by a view. I may be in the bushes, but I still support their channels. But some people don't give the same thing in return to people. But like I said, I don't worry about it, because even though God knows the things I do, that's who I'm gonna get my blessing from. I don't mind getting my blessing from the Lord above, because He see everything and He know my heart. He know my heart. He know that I can't give financially to all these channels. So just give them a view, even if for 15, 20 minutes. I view channels. I give support. I would love to comment in people's channels, but people are so different. They'll think you clout chasing from the new word that I heard on here 2 years ago when I started my channel. You trying to support people. They think you clout chasing. So I said, you know what? You can't win from losing. So just give them a view and just keep it pushing. So that's why I don't go on everybody's channel and say, hey, because people different. People funny. People weird to me. And not all the people weird, but some people is weird. Like, why you think the way you think? Why you look at everything in a negative way? Why you can't look at something that's being positive? Why you so different? People are so different. It's like, why all God done blessed us, so all these people with YouTube channels, nobody want to network and see how they can help people channel grow. Out of 10 people, watch 10 people videos. Just everybody watch those 10 people video, but people don't want to do anything to help people. You'll help people, you'll help pull somebody down. People help pull somebody down, but when it comes to helping us grow, I ain't following her channel, because if I follow her channel, she going to get money. But when it comes to tearing somebody down, oh, I'm down for tearing somebody down. I'm down with that. But looking at that girl channel, nope, I ain't gonna give her no view, because if I give her some views, that mean that her views going to go up and her money going to go up. And it's like, yeah, it's like, thank God I'm definitely cut from a different cloth, because it's like, it's no way in the world where I will want negativity for anybody. And don't have nothing, really nothing to do with race, but you do see a lot of us sometimes don't want to see what these crabs in a bucket. It's like I see a lot of crabs in a bucket. Oh, she got a channel. Oh, I don't want her to grow. Oh, she copying me. Oh, what? So you mean that you don't want to see nobody grow? It's enough money for everybody. YouTube is paying the money. YouTube, Facebook is paying people the money. The money is not coming out your pocket unless you cash app somebody a super chat, but just giving people a view, telling people to come to this person's channel, but people don't, it's different. It's just like, it's just so weird to me. I just look at stuff and I'm like, this is so weird. People will go to see these fights, but people would not go to uplift, encourage somebody's channel and say, you're doing a good job, keep doing what you're doing. To me, to each his own with people channels, because it's my business whether I want to support. I don't support some people channel, and I would love to support everybody channel, but I'm not going to support a channel that is not of God, and it's just like saying certain things that come out their mouth to make it just like, did I just hear this person say what they said? And it was like, I cannot support that, so I have to log off. I can't watch it, because I can't give something like that a view, and the things that they're saying is not of God. So like I said, to each his own. Let me read your comments. Oh, I see Jersey Girl in here. Oh, okay. Let me go down to her when okay, hold on, let me see. Jojo Reed said, you look beautiful now, so I know you was a knockout baby then. Well, I look all right now. I'm finna be 52, so I definitely don't look the same. I'll tell you that much right now. But thank you. And I shouldn't have said that. I should have just said thank you. I should have just, let me take that back. Thank you. I shouldn't even say what I said in the beginning. Hey, Hey, Tesha, Auntie Kathy, how are you? Chad, hey, how you doing, babes? Thanks for the peak hearts. I appreciate ya. Amen. Jersey girl, peace and blessings. Sending Detroit love and support. As always, when I'm on here, I always see you doing. I appreciate ya. I appreciate you. Like, share it, and subscribe. It's a blessing. I appreciate it. Don't cost you a thing. I appreciate it. Thank you, Jersey girl. I appreciate ya. Thank you, thank you. Hey, Jessica White. Hello, Kathy and everybody. Tisha sending her love, Jessica. Hey, beautiful. Yeah, so you guys, like I said, when people is speaking on certain things, and I'm gonna end it with what I was talking about. When people seeing people on social media, Facebook, YouTube, living their life, and sometimes people don't want to see other people speaking on them because it's their reflection. It's like, man, and when they, just imagine you putting a mirror up to yourself and people is speaking on it. Some things people don't want to see, because people can live their life and they don't even know how they look, as in how they look toward to people. And when they see it and people speak on it, they be like, oh boy, and they have a problem with it. They have a problem with it. So just be careful. If you know that that person who live in your life on social media, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. If that's your job and you getting paid to live your life on social media, YouTube, Facebook, whatever, if you don't have, that is your business. Do what you want to do. Hey, Lawanda. Hello, beautiful Miss Kathy and Chad. Just tuning in. How you doing? Good to see ya. Good to see ya. I appreciate y'all. So again, y'all, if you have not hit the like button, please hit that like button for you, girl. I appreciate you kindly. I appreciate you. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I appreciate you. Hey, Andrea, how are you? How are you? I'm doing good, Miss Kathy. That's good. I'm glad you are. I am glad you are. I hope everybody's doing well. I truly do. How you been? I've been good. I've been good. Like I said, I was letting everybody know that I'm definitely going to be coming on more often because it's all about consistency, and I know that. It's just that I got to get better at it. So, yeah, I'm trying to do my little thing. Hey, Andrea. I'm great. I'm just tuning in. Thank you. I appreciate you. But you probably have to, if, later on when y'all have time, go check out the replay because I know I've been on almost for an hour, and I just was talking about the man in the mirror, woman in the mirror, whatever it is. And that's when I say that, it's about the people who live their life on these YouTube streets. Probably don't live their life on YouTube street, but tune in a lot and show their business on YouTube streets. And it's a lot of now, especially now, since people know that you can get paid for having a channel. A lot more people is having channels. And whether it's a reaction channel, whether it's just a content creator, more people is tuning in. And like I said, people do not look at television no more. Like with me, I'm gonna tell you guys, I look at Tubi. I look at it ain't much I look at anymore. By me going to work, I I don't look at TV during the day because I be at work. Then I got my night job Monday, Wednesday, and Friday night. So I don't look at TV. So I mainly look at YouTube. And a lot of people is looking at YouTube. So instead of people doing their reaction on Housewives, Basketball Wives, if that still come on, Marriage Love, Huntsville, and all these other shows that they got going on, people is doing reaction on people on YouTube because people don't look at TV no more. And so I was letting people know, just like TMC, The View, when Wendy Williams, Wendy Williams didn't play, she did reaction on everything. And now instead of people doing reactions on TV, and they are giving their own channel, and they doing reaction, and they becoming content creator and speaking on this stuff. And a lot of people is not liking um, what the reaction channels is saying about them, but they putting their self on these YouTube streets. They putting their self and their life on here. So when people speaking on it, they don't like it. So that's why I said it's the man in the mirror. People probably don't like what they seeing, and it's the stuff that they're putting out here, and people going to talk about it. People say, well, it's not their business. Well, once it's put on social media, it's any and everybody's business, because people is tuning in. So my thing is, when people do reaction, everybody wrong. They're going to do what they want to do. They're going to say what they want to say, but at the end of the day, like I told people how my channel going to be, it's not going to always be on no speaking on reaction to people. My channel is going to be talking about God. My channel is going to be talking about myself. My channel is going to be talking probably with me cooking, going for my walks, going to the gym, different stuff about me. My channel is not going to be based on just reacting to people. No, that's not. No, that's why I say my channel is pretty much a content creator / reaction channel. You know, people going to react to so many different things they see. You know, people is reacting on Blue. But I don't want to say his name on here because I don't know what you can and can't say on these YouTube streets. But people want to react to so much stuff that they see on YouTube. And so if you don't want to be that man in the mirror in a negative way, just be careful of some things that you say. You know, nobody with me, hey, live your life, get your money. And that's to anybody. You got to realize, some people probably think I'm talking about this person, which I probably am, that person, which I probably am, this and that person. But at the end of the day, as sisters and brothers, we definitely need to get along. We definitely need to get along, because at the end of the day, you never know who you're going to need. And people say, man, I never need her. I never. Well, you really don't know when and if you might need that certain person. You don't want to continue to burn your bridges with people. And I don't care if they in another state. You never know. You never know if your daughter or that person son is going to link up in a different state and get married. You don't know. The world is funny. The world is funny. You never know how things going to work out. So people need to try to get along. People need to stop being crabs in a bucket. People need to know that when YouTube paying and Facebook paying, it's not coming out of your pocket. It's coming out of YouTube, Facebook pocket. The only thing that's coming out your pocket is when you give Cash App, super stickers, all that. You know, I tell people, hey, just give me a view. Just give me a view. Tune into my channel. You know I may not be like some of these other channels and do some things that other channels do. To each his own with those channels. Do what you do. You know, if that makes you happy, then hey, I can't tell nobody what to do and what not to do. The only thing I can do when I feel like I want to do, have a chance to do, is a reaction. Other than that, I'm going to speak on my life, tune into my life, talk about different things, and that's what it is. I'm gonna read some of these challenges. I'm gonna have to get ready to go because it's already about, dang, that's at 1:30. It's already 1 o'clock, and I'm gonna have to get ready to go to work in the morning. So I'm gonna read these comments, and then I'm to have to log out of here. So let me read read this real quick. Oh boy, I can't better see it that way. Let's see right here. I'm gonna have to turn on this light for a minute. Y'all know I'm looking a little hot mess, but it's alright. I know I'm looking a little hot mess, but I gotta turn on this light right now. Okay, yes. Okay, Georgia Girl said yes. Hit the like button. Don't forget to share and subscribe. Thank you, Jersey Girl. You be looking out. I appreciate you. I really do. Trish said exactly, Jersey Girl, right? And Drill said, I truly understand. I watched one of your videos saying how you're, oh, I got this error blocking what you're saying. Okay. I truly understand. I watched one of your videos saying how you got caught up in some madness. Yeah, I spoke on a channel and they timed me out. Girl, my feeling was hurt and I thought about you. Yeah, yeah. Lawana said, so true. Tesha say, teach Auntie. Yes, I love it. Good night, Auntie Kathy. Love you and enjoy all the time. Keep teaching love. Be blessed. Good night. Yeah, I'm about to tune in. Like I said, it's 1 and I have to get up by 6:30 in the morning to be to work at 8. But I'm gonna come back on tomorrow and I'm gonna speak on something, but I ain't gonna say the title now because if I say what I want to speak on, so I just want to wait till tomorrow and I'm gonna have to speak on something. I just want to see if y'all agree and y'all opinions on it. So with that being said, everybody, if you guys did not hit the like button, please hit the like button. Share the video if you want to, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed to my channel. I'm trying to grow my channel. I'm trying to see when I can get to 3,000. Slowly but surely. No, it ain't got to be nothing fast. If you really want to subscribe to my channel. So it is what it is. Just know, if nobody didn't tell you today that they love you, I love you. You're beautiful. You're handsome. Love yourself. Well, love God first. Love yourself, and then you love others. So just keep that in mind. Love yourself. Do not log off of here if you have, whatever it is that you got going on. Love yourself. Remember that. I'm gonna say it one more time. Love yourself. So with that being said, everybody, peace out. I'll see y'all tomorrow.